Pit Bulls are not vicious dogs by nature. It's people that are training these dogs to be vicious because they want to do dog fighting or they want to see their dog tear up another dog. And this has been going on too long in our area, and the police need to do something to stop this because it's just inhumane to these dogs, the type of injuries they get when they use an innocent dog as a bait dog. We have one right now. We had one that was healed, Ambrose, that's on Debbie's site, but now we've got another one that has gaping wounds and on the verge of death because idiots get out there and want to fight these dogs. And then they get hold of a child or something and the dog gets a bad rep in the media, so everybody thinks every pit bull is bad. And I took my dog to the park that day just to prove that was not true. At first people were gathering up their children and gathering up their little dogs, but after the day was out, nobody was scared of my dog because they saw that she was gentle and she was not going to hurt anything. And it's all in how they're raised. So you can teach any dog to be mean, but you can also teach a pit bull to be mean, and they're athletic and they're strong and they're muscular, so when they pull and lock on with all that weight, they do devastating damage. But it doesn't have to be that way. It's the people that are training these dogs to be vicious that are the problem and not the dogs. And we need law enforcement, P.A.W.S, anybody else to get involved to stop these dog fights and stop this from happening so these dogs stop getting a bad reputation. Thank you.
I've dealt with pit bulls, especially puppies, and they are extremely sweet, but one of the worst things is they are so loyal to their owner and they'll do anything for them to please them, and that's one of the things they fight for you. But the other thing is their jaws have a very strong lock system. When I was kind of dealing with these pit bulls and bait dogs, used as bait dogs, and they lock down on it. So put a very loyal dog and a very strong lock system, if it's used on the wrong way, it can be dangerous. But regardless, if you raise them right, they can be the most loyal, sweetest dogs. So, you know, regardless, if you're fighting a dog, that's very sinful. In your, you know, if you're a religious person, what would Jesus do? Either way. But think about it. Just use this dog to fight, fend for themselves, and they'll do it for you, their owner. But think about what you're doing to the animal. And if you make $100, is it worth it? You know?
Dog fighting and animal cruelty are issues that we deal with in our community. If you've seen the story of Ambrose from the Florence shelter, please, please, it's so important if you see or know of any animal abuse that you call your local police and your local animal control shelter. We are their voice and we have to save them. Thank you.